Berrywood has been awfully quiet lately. I guess with the rain, everyone's keeping to themselves, getting nice and cozy in their homes, which is fair enough. But that means I don't have any gossip to go around. So, let's see. Abigail has some fabric. Maybe she's designing a new costume. Or maybe it's the orchard. Her apple orchard isn't doing that well. The postman. I've noticed that he's been running around town lately, but also not being so talkative. I wonder what he's up to. You're going to have to wait and see in next month's story. Well, I guess that's my story now. Mr. Postman, what type of mission are you on? Curiouser and curiouser. Let's get started. Now that we've got the story, well, somewhat of a story, let's get started. And how I start is, good morning, my friends. Today is content day. I am not well, if you can hear it in my nose. I do have a cold. I think with just the weather change, I got a little bit of a cold recently. So I've had a few days off. But it is content day, and it's also a brand new month week. It's the start of the brand new month for the Mail Club, if that makes any sense. And so this morning, staring into my Berrywood village, what story comes up? Mr. Postman. I guess it's a bit inspired by Hallmark Signed, Sealed and Delivered, which is a brilliant movie franchise continuation series. They did a lot with it, but it's inspired by it, but it's not the same thing, obviously. I'm not copying Hallmark. So, Mr. Postman, what does that mean? I have no clue. The only thing I know is that my mail club has bookmarks, postcard, the 4x6 print, the reading list, and that's what I know. So I think I might start on that, or maybe start with like a color combo, or maybe I should start with Pinterest. I always start with Pinterest. Okay, sometimes when I have a creative block, I look at Pinterest for some examples of like the feeling I'm going for, or TV shows that have inspired me in the past. And so since this is a post office mystery, I was thinking of watching Signed, Sealed, Delivered, which if you haven't, it's so good. You should watch it. I know it's old, like 2013 old, but still, it's great. But now I'm thinking, what if it's not focused on Mr. Postman, but one of the kids is a journalist in the high school who's found a mystery, and then the postman has to get involved because the kid has to go to school. Maybe that could be a thing, because I've been watching Smallville. I've been watching Smallville, and I think that's like in the back of my head, in the back of my brain. Maybe I do something like that. Clark Kent inspired, Signed, Sealed, Delivered inspired. I was thinking Matilda. I don't know why that was coming up, but I was Matilda. I don't know why, but unless it's like a summery vibe. I've been like staring at my screen for like 10-15 minutes of like, what do I do? Good morning. My mail club ends on the 15th. The new one starts kind of on 16th, 17th. So therefore, it is a new month, which means a new story, which means new products to design and to print. And that is what I'm doing today, because I said to myself that I want to challenge myself, and I want eventually I want to do a market. Yay! She's going to do a market. Yeah, eventually. In a month, hopefully. That's my plan. That is a goal I want to try to achieve. And so, yes, the millions of paper that is in my hand, I am going to print out a booklet. My first booklet with the first story that I'm going to add to my market. I am a little anxious that it's not going to work out, but that's like a later me problem. So let's get it up. Question is, where did I save it? Lovely jubbly. And now print. It's printing. It's printing. I don't think it printed the way I wanted it to. Now it does double-sided. Now it does double-sided. I've been working on trying to get this printer and like the settings to work to get double printed, and it hasn't been working out for me with my bookmarks, but now it works. Maybe I should put like the images of what the mail club is, like a halfway through. Remember back in when they had magazines for teens? I honestly don't even remember what they were called. But like in the middle of looking at the magazine, they would always have either the pictures and the posters for that celebrity, or they would have like a random thing in the middle, like an advertisement. That's it, an advertisement. That's what I should do. In the middle, put an advertisement for the Berrywood Mail Club. I'm going to write that down. That is a brilliant idea. Thank you very much, Georgia. But that is basically it. I do need the cover though. Need to print off this month's stuff. I'm doing movie of the month. That's what I've changed it to because it makes sense. The whole premise of Berrywood, my mail club, is to join movies and the short stories. So, makes sense. Okay, we are doing A4 entire page. Can we do double-sided is on? Absolutely. Let's give that a go. Double-sided is on and it is printing. I've got some very exciting news. I'm going to be moving out and then moving into a new bedroom in the next couple of weeks, which I'm very much looking forward to because as you guys seen, this room is very yellow. Is it printing? Is it not? It's doing that thing again. Oh, wait. My bad. My bad. It wasn't ready. Anyway, so yeah, as you guys know, this room is very much yellow and my grandmother doesn't want me to paint it because it's technically her bedroom. And so the bedroom I'm moving into is all mine, which means I get to paint it what I want. And here's my bookmarks. Darling. Yeah, it's fine. It's upside down. But that's not that much of a hassle. The colors look a little washed out though. For this, it's not that bad because this is supposed to be a vintage look. So it's not bad that this one is a little washed out. Question though is, where did I put it? It should, yeah, it's here. I bought the famous cutter. If you've watched any video whatsoever on bookmarks, you will know everyone purchases this. It's like a corner cutter. It's a corner cutter. Did it print? Or was this the second one? Am I going to mess it up? Alright, what does it say? Why? How does my printer print one? And then I said, do it again. And then it's like, no, I don't want to. Okay. Dance break's over. Voila. It did it. Yes. Exactly. Great job. Let's get the image. Lovely. Print. One side first. Ooh, I love the sound of that. Oh, that one's way off. I said to myself last week, but definitely today, that I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun and just to see what life brings me and to see where my life is going and want to document it with YouTube. I'm holding my Kindle so much. I just want to read. But yeah, I am so excited that I'm going to document my life on YouTube. It's great to look back at what I did last year, and definitely can't wait to look back at the end of the year and just see how much I've grown, because in 4 months I feel like I have grown so immensely, and following my passions and following my dreams and actually doing the work to get there. And so I'm so excited to see where this journey leads me and looking back at it at the end of the year. Let's get to reading.